Crazy. How does a narcissist feel when they lose you forever? Regret is a potent emotion that resonates with many, stemming from the acknowledgment of past choices leading to undesirable outcomes. Its weight can burden the mind, influencing mental well-being significantly. In this discourse, we shall delve into the complexities of whether narcissists genuinely experience regret upon losing someone dear. To unravel this, we must grasp the essence of regret and its potential for transcendence. Often rooted in guilt or remorse, regret manifests from the belief that alternate actions could have shaped a different outcome. For some, it serves as a catalyst for change, propelling them towards future decisions. Conversely, it may ensnare others in a cycle of self-doubt and rumination, impeding progress. The ability to move beyond regret hinges on one's level of self-awareness and emotional maturity. When examining narcissists, the question of genuine remorse becomes convoluted. They resemble parasites, leeching onto others to satisfy their insatiable desires, while projecting an illusion of invincibility. Despite their facade, they remain hollow shells, tormented by their own insecurities and losses. Yet, narcissists do not experience regret in conventional ways. Empathy and understanding of their impact on others elude them. Their myopic focus centers solely on self-gratification, viewing others as tools to achieve their goals. Consequently, they lack remorse or guilt upon losing someone, unable to recognize the individual's unique needs and emotions. Instead, narcissists may simulate regret as a ploy to manipulate the person they've lost. They might endeavor to shift blame or evoke guilt, aiming to reclaim dominance over the situation. False assurances of change, flattery, and manipulation serve as their arsenal in attempting to woo the individual back. Nonetheless, these demonstrations of regret lack sincerity, devoid of genuine remorse or contrition. So, do narcissists truly regret losing someone? They do experience regret, yet it diverges from our conventional understanding. Following setbacks like the termination of a relationship or loss of a career, individuals naturally introspect, possibly harboring a sense of regret for their inaction. Regret assumes varied meanings for each person. From the narcissist's restricted viewpoint, the world resembles a narrow tunnel, esteeming only those who cater to their desires. Individuals who dutifully serve the narcissist's false persona are deemed valuable. If you functioned as a primary source of attention, resources, or other requisites, you were the sought-after supply, not due to genuine affection or a desire to sustain the relationship, but because you fulfilled their needs unmet by existing resources. In the realm of narcissism, the experience of regret takes on a vastly different hue compared to your own. If one were to regret losing them, it would stem from the failure to secure their continued presence in one's life. However, this regret isn't born out of genuine affection, but rather from the loss of access to the benefits and privileges they provided. They'll swiftly seek out a new partner capable of offering the same level of attention, manipulation, and effort. For them, it's more expedient to retain an existing partner than to embark on the search for a new one, akin to the convenience of retaining an employee over hiring afresh. Losing a housekeeper or an automated cash dispenser might trigger regret, while the absence of a partner who lavishes them with endless affection might evoke a sense of guilt over depending on the services of a cook. In truth, narcissists view individuals as mere instruments to fulfill their needs, rendering them easily replaceable. The identity of the individual fulfilling this role is inconsequential. What matters is that their needs are satisfied. Genuine mutual care doesn't hold sway in this domain. Instead, it's a realm characterized by unabashed egotism, where individuals are solely fixated on advancing their own agendas. It's the epitome of extreme self-centeredness, Hence, a narcissist's experience of regret diverges significantly from yours. Even if they attempt to convey regret, it lacks the genuine depth of loss, remorse, or guilt. Instead, it emerges as superficial musings on how they could have maintained a source of benefit because they were profiting from it. If you've recently ended a relationship with a narcissist, they might reach out with apologies like, "I'm sorry this happened," or claim to have undergone a spiritual awakening. These are merely manipulative ploys aimed at instilling doubt in you and ultimately coaxing you into surrendering hope. Narcissists are fundamentally incapable of experiencing authentic regret due to their absence of moral principles. As humans, we possess an intrinsic moral compass that steers our conduct. It's imperative to recognize that everything they've told you is a fabrication, a complete falsehood. Remember, a narcissist's sole concern is their own self-interest and welfare. Similar to the consciousness that guides our actions and shapes our perception of reality, enabling us to reflect on our triumphs and setbacks, establish ethical standards, discern how to treat others, acknowledge limitations, and conquer fears, narcissists lack this capacity. Regardless of any injustices perpetrated, a narcissist remains apathetic to your plight, hence harboring no sense of remorse. When someone fails to value your true essence and merely exploits you for the energy and resources you offer, grieving their absence becomes futile. It's vital for fellow survivors to understand how these individuals construct false narratives and, more importantly, how to reclaim their own well-being. I'm eager to hear your personal stories and the remorseful words your narcissist used. Please share your experiences by leaving a comment below. In an upcoming episode, I'll delve deeper into this topic to facilitate healing. In conclusion, while narcissists may feign regret over a loss, their experience of regret differs from ours. Devoid of empathy, they fail to comprehend the emotional toll their actions inflict on their loved ones. Losing someone holds no remorse or guilt for them, as they view individuals as disposable tools. Their expressions of sorrow are not genuine, but rather manipulative tactics in their quest for control. Although they may feel some form of regret for causing harm and witnessing its impact, it does not constitute genuine remorse. When involved in relationships with narcissists, it's crucial to recognize warning signs and avoid falling victim to their manipulation. If you found this video informative, please share your feedback and questions in the comments section. As we continue our healing journey, take care and have a wonderful day. Navigating relationships with narcissists can feel like navigating a labyrinth of the mind, where every twist and turn challenges your sanity. Confronting these emotional hurdles demands finesse and a unique skill set beyond the ordinary playbook. Within this intricate dance of interaction, we unveil not just one or two, but a diverse array of strategies, 10 to be exact, capable of influencing the narcissistic mindset. Picture a battlefield of emotions where conventional wisdom falters and manipulation orchestrates a tumultuous symphony. You, the brave protagonist of your narrative, armed not with weapons but with cognitive prowess, stand on the threshold of transformation. These 10 strategies, each a brushstroke on the canvas of psychological engagement, form your arsenal. Ranging from intricate maneuvers to seemingly simple approaches, these tactics mirror the natural rhythm of human connections. Therefore, arm yourself not only with knowledge, but with profound awareness that your journey, much like this discourse, is a tapestry woven with threads of complexity and moments of enlightenment. Let us begin. 1. Embrace independence and radiate confidence. Envision yourself anchored in independence, a formidable barrier against the manipulative waves of narcissism. With unwavering confidence, you stride forward, dismantling their attempts to undermine your value. It's not arrogance, but a firm assertion that their efforts to diminish you are futile against your self-assurance. Witnessed as their tactics crumble in the face of your resilience, forcing them to confront the consequences of their actions. Your independence serves as a steadfast beacon, reflecting the contours of your contentment. Remember, true validation stems from within, not from the whims of a narcissist who falsely claims to hold your happiness. Your ability to find joy resides entirely within your grasp. 2. Elevate self-care to new heights. In the tumult of narcissism, self-care emerges as your guiding light. Prioritize your well-being amidst the chaos, orchestrating a symphony of emotional harmony. Nourish your physical health with nourishing foods, regular exercise, and ample rest. Indulge in activities that ignite your soul, a leisurely stroll, a rejuvenating massage. Surround yourself with the unwavering support of loved ones who fortify your emotional resilience. As you prioritize self-care, watch as your confidence blossoms and the narcissist's grip on you weakens. This journey underscores the profound impact of prioritizing your own well-being. 3. Reject the cycle of apologies. Break the chains of perpetual apologies that feed into a twisted narrative of misplaced guilt. Refuse to carry the burden for actions that aren't yours to bear. Stop apologizing to elicit remorse from the narcissist, as each apology only reinforces their mistreatment. Despite their attempts to portray you as irrational, remember that they are the architects of harm, not the aggrieved. Stand resolute against their manipulation, resisting the impulse to apologize or justify yourself. Hold your ground firmly, refusing to cede control to their whims, and rise unapologetically against their schemes. 4. Complete disengagement. Strategically withdraw. Sometimes the most effective tactic is to sever all ties with the toxic influence of the narcissist and erect a shield of time and space around yourself. During this period of self-imposed separation, focus on nurturing your personal growth in the supportive embrace of understanding loved ones. As your presence fades into silence, the narcissist may undergo profound introspection, grappling with the consequences of their actions and the void left by your absence. Bewildered by the vacuum, they may feel compelled to seek you out, driven by an inner yearning for reconciliation and forgiveness. 5. Maintain unwavering focus. In navigating the labyrinth of a narcissist's maneuvers, maintaining unwavering focus is paramount. Keep your emotions steady, refusing to allow their antics to sway you. Direct your attention towards your own happiness and well-being, steadfastly resisting their attempts at manipulation. Surround yourself with positivity and supportive individuals, while establishing firm boundaries that assert your refusal to tolerate their misconduct. 6. Deconstructing false praise. Expose the facade. Flattery often serves as a tool for manipulation, reinforcing negative behaviors and inflating their ego. Instead of succumbing to their exaggerated self-image, challenge it by shining a light on imperfections and mistakes. Refuse to let their words dictate your self-worth. Maintain confidence in yourself regardless of their opinions. 7. Rejecting manipulative strings. Stand your ground. Strengthen your resolve against their manipulative ploys by firmly resisting their demands and expectations. Assert your boundaries without hesitation, clearly communicating your limits. Remember, your mental and emotional well-being take precedence, and you have every right to shield yourself from their attempts at control. Maintain self-respect and uphold your dignity, even in the face of their coercion. 8. Embracing your radiance. Amidst the shadow of a narcissist's influence, seize control of your own narrative by embracing the brilliance of your existence. Cast off the role they've assigned you and step into the spotlight of your own story. Instead of shouldering guilt for progressing forward, surround yourself with authentic happiness and care. Envision yourself as the protagonist, not a supporting character in their drama. Engage in activities that bring you joy, socialize, and prioritize your well-being above all else. Recognize your innate value and refuse to be defined by their hurtful actions. 9. Illuminating kindness. Illuminate the darkness of narcissism with acts of kindness and compassion. Rise above their self-absorbed agenda and let your benevolence radiate brightly. Your compassion serves as a beacon challenging their very essence. Perfection isn't the aim. Prioritize kindness whenever possible. Eventually, they'll realize that their cruelty holds no power over you. Embrace challenging interactions as opportunities for personal growth, cultivating emotional resilience and wisdom along the way. 10. Harnessing unwavering confidence. Confidence becomes your greatest asset as you assert yourself unapologetically. Refuse to be entangled in their manipulative schemes by firmly setting and upholding your boundaries. Send a clear message that their mistreatment will not be tolerated. While narcissists may attempt to portray themselves as victims, your steadfast determination poses a challenge to their facade. When confronted with belittlement, stand firm against their abuse. Resist their behavior, for they do not merit your companionship if they cannot reciprocate respect and kindness. By employing these tactics, you compel the narcissist to confront their behavior, free yourself from their influence, and prioritize your well-being. Guard your boundaries fiercely. They have no place in your life if these strategies resonate with you. Consider supporting our ongoing exploration of these topics by joining our channel as a member for just $1. Your attention and support empower us to delve deeper into discussions on mental and emotional well-being. Thank you for being a valued member of our community. Hey everyone, and welcome to another video of the Narcissist Exposed channel. I need to tell you that what's important to a narcissist is not you, me, or anyone else. My answer to the question of whether or not a narcissist cares about you is yes, but only because you are theirs and they need you to run their business. Like an arm or a leg, the narcissist sees other people as extensions of themselves. Narcissists don't date because they love and care about you, not because they want to be with you. They do see you as an important part of their plan, but to a narcissist, anyone else can be used instead of you. Your job is what counts, not you or the relationship. The important thing is what you can do for the narcissist and how your deeds will make them feel good. You don't have any value if you can't do anything for anyone. Like having no value. Not at all. I think you need to know that to understand why they do, or say what they do, especially if they use measures and words that are meant to trick you into believing them. Even if something seems so appealing at times, you should be wary of things that are meant to trick you into believing them. In the first place, it's important to know that narcissists have mixed feelings about relationships and people because they hate us but also need us. Please stay tuned, because this movie goes into a lot of detail about this subject. The 3 most important things for a narcissist are listed below. They think they can't have anything else unless at least 2 of these 3 things are in place. Narcissists are often self-centered and shallow, which means that the things they want are also shallow. On the other hand, their actions and behaviors perfectly show the egotistical fears and emptiness that they carry. The most valuable thing to a narcissist is their own image. It's the most important thing in the world to them. How they look, what they wear, and how they act in general. When it comes to narcissists, looks are the first and most important thing. When it comes to sociopaths, this is very different because sociopaths don't care what other people think of how they look. They might just roll out of bed and go to the corner store looking bad. This is because sociopaths don't care what other people think about how they look. They only try when it's convenient for them to do so. Narcissists, on the other hand, were focused on how they looked and how many things they had, especially when they were at the peak of their productive years. Covert narcissists are very smart about how other people see them. What they let people see can be very different from who they really are. They thought it was a show when they left the building. The image they're going for has to be shown through in everything. Narcissists put in a lot of time, money, and effort to look good and change how other people feel about them for the better. They only care about improving their image and standing. Their closest friends and family, like their wives and children, are the only ones who can see through the mask. Because of this, one of the narcissist's biggest fears is that other people will find out they are fake or scam. Because they wouldn't have anything else if they lost this fake image, they're afraid that people will think they're evil if they can't keep up the false image of either the hero or the victim. Because narcissists are always looking for approval from other people, they will die if this keeps up. They need other people to admire them in order to boost their inflated egos and fake feelings of self-worth. Now for the second thing, narcissistic supply, which is something they usually get because of the fake image they've made for themselves. They are only content with praise, attention, and flattery. People should let them know that they are loved and respected by everyone. They can't stay alive without the dark narcissistic food that comes from hurting and abandoning the people they say they love. This is an important requirement that needs to be met. Because of this, they have to trick people into dating or being close friends with them. The narcissist cares so much about this issue that they will do amazing things to get their narcissistic feed. Narcissists can't really care about another person because they see them as nothing more than a means to an end. They will be happy as long as they can get their selfish fix from us. They have a sense of being in charge and powerful. Narcissists have always wanted to be in charge. They will not enjoy living if they do not have someone they can control and prove their presence with. This is another reason why they need more sources of supply. They can't have just one person to love. Not having just one person to control and abuse is never enough. Narcissists are like animals that are always looking for something to eat. They never seem to be happy. They need another source of resources for when the things they have now run out. If they get bored with you, stop seeing what you bring to the table, and push you to the side, they'll still keep you while they look for someone else. You have to stay with them until they're ready to use you again, because in their eyes, you're their property. Because of this, we can say that narcissists need a steady supply of narcissistic supply. A third thing that is important to narcissists is getting rich and powerful. The money they have lets them improve their fake image and buy more things that make them happy and take their minds off of how bad their lives are. They don't want to believe that money can't buy happiness. They work hard to be successful so they can get more, even if they have to use other people to do it. They also realize that they could control more people if they had more money. Because of how much money they had, they could keep some people in their lives. People who are narcissists can never have enough of anything, including money. They can't be happy with what they already have. When you're rich, you have more power, and narcissists enjoy controlling other people's lives and making them afraid. Narcissists always think they can do anything they want if they have enough money and power. Because they feel better than everyone else, they sit in the front row, which adds to their sense that they're above the law. The narcissist's main goal in life is to get as much money and power as possible so that they can control their surroundings as much as possible. Narcissists try to hide the fact that they are weak and insecure, and they depend on other people a lot to make them feel better or take their minds off of the chaos inside themselves. As long as the narcissist can keep getting their egotistical satisfaction, they will keep living. They can also use their money and power to increase their level of control, protect their image, and find new ways to satisfy their narcissistic needs. You already know that narcissists care about certain things, but not other people. They'll do anything to get or grow the things that are most important to them. Please know that I really hope this video helps you. I'd like you to know how grateful I am for your time and thought. As always, feel free to leave a note below if you have something to say about this. Thanks a lot.